you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today to probably introduce this story to many of you. This is a company called North Arrow Minerals, and we have, I am going to be making forward-looking statements, so I draw your attention to that forward-looking statement, which you can find on our website. But North Arrow is an early-stage gold explorer that has access to a premier opportunity, a belt-scale opportunity in a great jurisdiction. That jurisdiction is Botswana, and this is a country that is really built its economy on mining. Botswana became a democracy more than 50 years ago, and that coincided with the discovery of diamonds in that country, and that in turn really led to significant economic development. It is a country that has been mining minerals since that time and has been a democracy since that time, and so we like to think of it as the Switzerland of Africa and a very good place to be investing. One of the reasons that we're very keen on Botswana is because it has a strong mineral endowment. And what you're looking at here is an outline, I don't know if I've got a pointer, that is of the Cap Val Craton, which really straddles the South Africa-Botswana border. But what is really obvious is that the number of mineral discoveries on the southern side of the border really is much higher than what we see in Botswana itself. And yet the entire Cap Val Craton is prospective for minerals. And the reason for that is that much of Botswana is covered by Kalahari sand cover. And in my view, exploration today is really moving into the new frontier. And what do I mean by that? A lot of the easy deposits in the world have been found, so we really have to utilize new methods and technology to be able to see beneath sand cover, and that really is the unique opportunity in Botswana. It has great geology, but because it's covered, it makes exploration much more difficult. So Botswana is well known for its deposits of diamonds and nickel and copper even, but has been far less explored for gold because many of the most prospective areas are actually underneath that sand cover. Through our partner Rockman Resources, we have secured an option agreement to earn a majority interest in an entire greenstone belt that stretches some 60 kilometers from north to south, and we are deploying new technologies to be able to explore beneath that sand cover. And these are technologies that were developed in-house by our partner in Botswana. They've been operating in this area for 30 years. A strong technical team that has had exploration success all over the world. It's a combination of proprietary airborne magnetics in the form of a high-resolution UAV mag system, together with a mobile RC drilling platform and the ability to process our samples in-house. This has allowed us to rapidly and very cost-efficiently go in and explore the Krypan Belt in year one of our operation agreement. And this approach really allows us to not only speed up the exploration timeline, but we were able to conclude this work at a fraction of the cost. So for $1 million in 2025, we were basically able to cover almost 85% of the belt with detailed airborne magnetics. And then we were able to go and test primary priority targets in the belt, following up on the geological interpretation that we did with that airborne magnetics, and we identified a number of areas for drilling follow-up, and that resulted in 6 areas with anomalous gold. And I just want to highlight that the whole strategy behind this RC drilling campaign was really to get beneath the Kalahari sand cover and hopefully collect basal sand samples, which we would then use for the purposes of collecting geochemistry results across the belt. In addition, we then drilled beneath into the hard rock itself. We have that capability with this truck-mounted rig system, And in some cases, we're able to drill holes as deep as 30 meters, but typically looking at getting to within 10 meters of bedrock. And that's actually where we generated our most exciting results. So we have 6 separate areas that returned anomalous gold, with the best area, target A, returning 1.56 grams per ton gold over 30 meters. So this is quite a remarkable result for a $1 million program, and really is a testament to the great endowment within the belt itself. And this is just highlighting the airborne system that we're using. It is able to collect data at a fraction of the cost. This is detailed airborne magnetic data, which is really the foundation of our geological interpretation. This is a photo of the rig that we're using. And again, 175 holes completed within this period. I'm just going to quickly kind of go through some of the highlights from our results. There are a number of anomalous gold intercepts, and what we're looking at here is a summary of all of the best results, but I'm going to move on and more specifically look at the first 145 holes where we're highlighting results from target AF and target AE, where we're getting significant gold intercepts. And one thing I didn't mention, which is critical to our thesis here, is that the same belt of rocks in Botswana, the same greenstone belt, extends into South Africa, and it hosts the multi-million-ounce CalGold mine, which has been in operation for more than 25 years. And the average mine grades that we're seeing at CalGold are not dissimilar to the grades that we've recovered from this very early stage first pass of this Archean greenstone terrain in Botswana. So highlights here of 0.43 grams over 10 meters. And by the way, that hole ended in gold. And then we also saw 0.4 grams over 13 meters, including 0.9 grams over 4 meters. What's important about this is that we're targeting vertical structures, so the likelihood of hitting gold and bedrock in this first pass program is actually extremely low. So we were delighted with these first results from our year one investigation, and it really was a proof of concept for North Arrow. We wanted to know whether or not this approach of using drone technology, a proprietary drill, and all of the infrastructure that we had in Botswana through our partner Rockman, whether or not that in turn could actually lead to some interesting, lead to any kind of gold anomalies or geochemical anomalies in the belt. And of course, it did, and not only that, we're actually trending towards gold intercepts that are comparable to the gold grades at the CalGold mine south of the border in South Africa. The final 66 holes of the program really focused on an area we call Target A, and this is an area where the sand cover is actually extremely thin or non-existent. And we have anomalous gold in several holes here that we're highlighting on the screen, with the best result being 1.56 grams per ton over 30 meters from surface. Not only did we hit gold in multiple holes, surface sampling across this area has also really confirmed that we've got an exciting target. Oh, I need to go back there for follow-up. And our goal here is now to go back and systematically drill this target area, which is almost 400 meters in length, where we're getting these anomalous gold recoveries, drill it systematically with RC drilling, and with the potential of doing some diamond core drilling this year as well. So just a little bit about the agreement itself. We have the right to earn up to 60% by spending $5 million over 3 years. We're well into that now. We've completed our first year commitment. We've confirmed our intention to move forward with a second year commitment. And and then our third year commitment will be another $2 million the following year. We also have the opportunity to go to 80% by completing all of the work towards a PEA at Rockman's discretion. So just a little bit about the company share structure now as we work to end this. This is a company that basically has a very tight share structure. We have very strong sponsorship with our shareholders. Ross Beatty has been a longtime shareholder, as a number of other mining names in Vancouver. We rolled the stock back a year ago, so the share structure is tight. We did announce just a few days ago our intention to raise up to $4 million to continue with our efforts at CRIPAN, and that will, you can see the financing underway section there, which shows we'll have 45 million shares at the outstanding post-financing. So just to sum up, early stage, but very exciting. There's not many places in the world where you can acquire the opportunity to explore an entire greenstone belt. This belt has historically been completely underexplored. And in our first year program, where we spent $1 million on a proof of concept strategy to apply new technologies to assist us, we were tremendously encouraged by finding 6 separate anomalous gold regions for follow-up. We will continue with our regional efforts using these new techniques in 2026. And in addition, we'll be following up on the 6 anomalous areas that we found to date to look to try and build out and understand the gold anomalies in those early discoveries. So thank you very much.